It's fine. Don't be so dramatic. We'll just do the do. We'll do it. We'll do the hover method. Hover method. Let's do it. Your name is... me. You live in the city of... Minneapolis. I think that's how you spell it. Sounds about right. Yeah. Select pronouns does not impact gameplay. We'll do this one. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Ooh. Powerful build. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. Well, I got little stick arms, so we're not powerful. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways that others cannot. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Talk to animals. I'd rather talk to animals than talk to people. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. It's a gift and a curse. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Ugh. Probably not. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Ooh, that one's good too. Well-read and rational. Poses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and knows when to use it. A talented researcher. Ooh. Hot. Oh, I can't be hot. I'm very cool. Extremely good looking. I can't do the Zoolander face. A natural flirt. People just like you, probably because you're a good person. Probably. Probably these three if we're gonna play ourselves. We'll do... talk to animals, because I would love to talk to animals. And probably strange and unusual. I myself am strange and unusual. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing the bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days have come into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides. 26 hours?! That's terrible. With countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral for Land Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Ooh. Mystical. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made, because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew it had to be done. Ooh. So mysterious. And now, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost to Scarlet Hollow. They said the thing! So anyway, as I was saying... Oh my! Hello there, sir. Just staring into my soul, aren't you? Okay. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when he started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Doing what now? Wait, what? That was my reaction. What? Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, not just playing. But she kept swinging and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We all had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been off and on for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Well, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real. And geez, you ever just get so mad you want to, like, kill somebody?
No, I can't say that I have, sir. Threaten. I kind of feel like killing somebody right now. No, we would probably... Yeah, just smile and pretend we didn't hear that. We're just like, yeah, life is crazy. You smile and pretend he didn't just say that.
I knew you'd get me. We'd understand each other. Somebody trying to break your heart, that changes a person, making them want to do things they never thought they'd want to do. Honestly, I could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
Wait, what? What's wrong with you? I'm just thinking the thoughts in my head. We're probably not gonna say them out loud. Huh, wow, that's neat. Please let this man get off the bus soon, you think? You're not sure where he could possibly take this conversation next, but you definitely don't want to find out.
Yeah, people tell me I lead an interesting life. But I don't know, I'm just going with the flow. Maybe other folks don't do that enough. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed?
I didn't. I didn't? Oh, it could be mystical. I'm coming home. My mother fled this place many years ago, but she's gone now, and I can feel it calling me back. Some things can only be put off for so long. We sound like, Fox Mulder. The young man anxiously shifts in his seat. For one perceptible moment, it's his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and heartily laughs. Oh, you must be talking about Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in the mountains. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around, so if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed that way.
Almost nobody ever goes there. I'm usually alone on the bus by now, though, actually. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there.
People still use Facebook?
Hope they didn't die.
He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you.
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you.
Oh, what could you possibly have for me? The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. Ooh.
They're boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you can use them more than me.
Actually, I'm allergic to peanuts.
Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore.
Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are.
Screw you and screw your peanuts.
Oh, I'm actually allergic to peanuts.
Oh, huh. These could probably kill you then, couldn't they? Well, like I said, I'm done carrying them. They're yours.
The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine.
With that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend.
And just like that, you're all alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Wait, really? You do your best to hold your breath as the bus rattles to your destination.
Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh, jeez! Hey, B. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yeah, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Oh, bye! Your cousin runs and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintaining an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Oh no, not even music? Well, this is gonna be fun. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Oh no, we're gonna choose all the wrong ones. How you holding up? Fine. Feel good here. You know you can talk to me, right? I know we've just met, but you know I went through something similar with my own mom. So if you ever need to vent or... I'm good. Wonderful person. It's just the grief. It's just the grief, okay? Oh no. I gotta do it. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Hey! Cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. Oh no, she hates us. We're doing terrible to try and break the ice here. We're failing miserably. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So, the funeral is on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. Yeah, let's try to help. Try to help. It's actually been fine, just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mom would use when she talked about Pearl Ann and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bleeds through the generations. Gotta love generational trauma. Ooh, we have mystical. You sound like her right now. My mother? She hated this side of the family so much. No, we're trying to make friends. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. Oh, she hates us. She's the one who left. Got me there. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but to feel like it's something that should have been left to rot long, long time ago. Great place to have a family. You know, the kids can play out on the cliff. This whole west wing can just fall off at any time. Feel sorry for anybody that lives there. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Oh, jeez! Every single time. Is this just your thing? Welcome to our Gosh dang it. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know it's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. So you live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get this over with. Follow me. I don't like her. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the window and the overgrown garden outside. Dread and anxiety grip your lungs, and you can almost feel the ground beneath you start to slip. This place is a step away from being swallowed up and vanishing forever. Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? Mystical? Why can be so cryptic? Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. That's perfectly fine. I'm lactose intolerant, so I just guess I'm not going to eat anything this whole week. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose wisely. Oh. Okay. We're just going to be all out weird. This place isn't safe. And I don't mean that in the sense of being perched on a literal cliff. Something is wrong here. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janie to be more thorough this week. But you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's always going to be a little grimy and worn. Unlike your sleek city apartment. If a little dirt bothers you, you're going to have a rough time this week. Yeah, it's the dirt. It's totally the dirt. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Then I guess you'll just be having plain old regular J's, or you can deal with your own food while you're in town. I don't care which. I might want to eat something other than jelly sandwiches this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store. Ooh. But I'm your guest. We'll just be grateful. Sweet. Thanks. Give her a big ol' thumbs up. Cool. Good talk. I won't be wanting ice cream. Lactose intolerant. Alright. What's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Kitty! Oh, we should ask her. Never touch a kitty cat or a dog that you do not know. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frau, do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. See? Good thing we asked. Oh, but we're still just pet the cat anyway. We're gonna approach Frau. Ne me parle pas. Why do I ever bother talking to cats and little buttholes? I'm sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas français? Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue. But only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. Dang cats. Told you they're buttholes. Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. Once again, follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Ooh. Just take that in. They do a great job cleaning this place. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. No, we're trying to be nice. We're trying to be nice. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Are you sure this toilet works? Yes, why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine, don't be so dramatic. We'll just do the do. We'll do it. We'll do the hover method. Hover method. Let's do it. Oh, I can talk to bugs.
Scram, fellas! The chicken's up!
Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Use the facilities. You gotta go. You gotta go. Toilet's a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner. But your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. So you do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest bedroom. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. It's fine. Don't need our lungs to live. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, people have died here. It's an old house. Probably everybody's died here. Her mom probably died here. Oh, it's the guest bedroom. Never mind. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It should be empty. This room's amazing. This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to. Can't say that I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. We're gonna do mystical. I sense a heavy spiritual fog hanging over this room. People have died here, haven't they? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Obviously, people have died here. Got me. Got me again. Every single thing. Every single time. Who used to sleep here? Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Guess we'll just start settling in. Guess I'll start to get settled in. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, some down the line. Ooh. Hey, are you sure you're doing okay? You kind of seem upset. Her mom just died! Of course she's upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Wait, where are you going? She's going to work! To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for very long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own a coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. We're gonna be like, good for you, good for you. Wait. Hashtag girl boss. Oh, good for you. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as boring or exciting. In the same way that I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as either of those things. It's a task. Guess it seems like a good way to look at a job. Instead of convincing yourself you have to be doing the thing you love the most, it's okay to just have a job. Yeah, exactly. Would I rather be doing something else with my life? Maybe. But I know I had to take over the company, so why think about that other stuff I could be doing? Are you sure you can't take the day off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town. No, some of us have responsibilities. I have responsibilities too. My responsibility is to be here for the funeral. Are you sure you don't want to stay a little longer? Are you sure you don't want to stay just a little bit longer and chill with your last remaining cuz? Especially considering the reason I'm here? It might make you feel better. Oh yes, of course, because neglecting my responsibility to chill with my cuz would definitely make me feel less stressed. I tried. Alright, we're not gonna keep her any longer. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Oh, bye! She just zooming. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and the sprawling, decrepit estate. We could just go straight to the west wing. Let's go. No, we're gonna stay here. We don't want to die right away, so maybe go make a jelly sandwich? Get some food? You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of the ancient place. A jelly sandwich sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of this place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. We're on it. First, we're gonna talk to Frau. Frau hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place.
You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
Oh, we can talk to her and get some information. So do you like living here?
I despise small talk.
Me too, except in games. I'm very chatty in games. Can you tell me about Perlan? Perlan? I've never knew my aunt.
She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses.
What can you tell me about my cousin? Is this the first time I've met her?
Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. And if you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands.
Ah! Frau lunges at you, bites you hard. You back away. Oh no! Gosh dang cat. Well, alright, so we're hungry and we have a cat bite. What else could possibly go wrong? We're gonna search the fridge, maybe get some jelly. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. We're gonna check the mayonnaise. You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar. It's labeled flaking in your hand. Oh no! It expired 10 years ago! This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Oh, it's like going to get food at your grandparents' house. Everything's expired. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. I'm gonna try the ice cream. Tabitha explicitly told you not to do this, you think to yourself as you reach for a pint of banana chocolate chunk. Well, I'm not gonna eat it. I can't. I'll die. We're gonna put it back. We're just looking at it. You stare longingly at the pint of ice cream for a few moments before your self-restraint kicks in, and you put it back where you found it. Self-restraint? Lactose intolerant. We can't eat that. We'll die. Tabitha already seems not to like you. It's probably best not to fan the flames of her hatred. Dare I examine the old takeout? Oh, I regret looking at the old takeout. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess of wholly congealed... A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. Ugh. This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Eat it? For God's sakes, put it back. Your body reacts before you can even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. You shove the container back into the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelf and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life. Take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Oh, thank goodness. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen that Tabitha actually uses. Oh, all you need now is a plate, a knife, and some bread. Better close the fridge and keep looking. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. I guess we can search, the pantry? Oh, there's a dead mouse in here. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh yeah, it's all over. Examine mac and cheese. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen this brand before. Empty the box and stuff it with a dead mouse on the shelf. No! Why is that even an option? We're just gonna put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems not to like you. Like I said, lactose intolerant, can't have it anyway. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. We'll take, oh. There's bread and peanut butter in here. Take the bread. You pick up some of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great! One step closer to a satisfying snack. The only thing you need now are a plate and a knife. Don't we need... Oh no, we can't have the peanut butter. We'll die. Close the pantry. Close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Cabinet. The cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes? Even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see some of the local sights before heading home. Grab a bowl? Now I'm just being nosy. Oh wait, there's a note on the bowl. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moths splashes into you, immediately staining your shirt. Oh no! On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Oops. Gosh dang it. Haha, idiots. Your shirt is now pleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave. I guess we'll stop being nosy and just... Ooh, but the shot glass. We'll do it. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlan, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Perlan wasn't the type to have a kitschy friend who gave out themed shot glasses at her birthday parties. We're done. We're just gonna grab the plate and the butter knife. You grab the plate and the butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your jelly sandwich. Time to get to work. You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a jelly sandwich. Congratulations! You can feed yourself. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it looks delicious. A job well done. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I kind of want to go to see what's in the garden. Let's go. Oh, what a pretty garden. Oh, there's a little greenhouse over there. This is adorable. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Yeah, sure, let's go. What's the worst that can happen? You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. You head back inside and close the door behind you. Guess that's it? Well, we're done here. Bye, Frau. Congratulations, you have eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? We should probably go change, so settle into our room. Now that you've eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs into your room, suitcases in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of your day. You stand at the entrance to your room. I don't want to take a nap. I have the rest of the day to hang out, so let's do... Put your spare clothes in the dresser. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open up the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet, but angry.
Afraid!
Friend, I know hurt.
Afraid.
Oh, what's your name, little guy? I'm B.
Dustin.
What are you doing in my drawers?
Warm, dark.
Can you tell me about the human who lives here? I love speak to animals.
Which human?
But Perlan died. Only one human lives here.
Dustin not good with names. 2 humans live here.
Okay, Dustin, can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here?
1 human sad. 1 human scary.
Can you tell me about the sad human?
Cries give Dustin bad sleeps.
Can you tell me about the scary human?
Always watches. Eyes hateful.
Oh. Sorry I asked. Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin.
Okay.
Oh. He's gonna poo and pee in my clothes, isn't he? Oh well. You poor thing. You look cold in there. Oh, look at him. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with his shiny black eyes.
Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this.
Bye, Dustin. You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. We made a new friend. Let's see. Check the closet? Never mind. Nope. Nope. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. I'm more concerned about the creepy doll over there. Pick up the doll. Okay. Oh. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Why? Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Yeah, let's hide this in the way, way back. Back of the closet. You close the closet behind you. Look out the window? You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. Heck yeah, I would. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird songs. It's like this game knows me. I love gardening. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Guess painting? This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you've barely heard of anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you can ask Tabitha about this Marybelle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Well, I need to go to town to get food. Plus there's a diner, so... Can we maybe go to town? Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do right now. Nope, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good little snow people. We're gonna go to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially for how unhappy she seemed to see you. Yep, I mean, we just gotta walk all the way back, I guess, so, but
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
if only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though, maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time.